I bet you all have, right? Well, we're going to need your help to tell this story, so we're going to be asking you lots of questions. So first, who can tell me how all stories begin? They begin with 4 important words. What could they be? What do you think? That's right. Let's all say that together.
Once upon a time.
There lived 2 princesses named, what's my name?
Elsa.
My sister.
Anna.
And we lived in a kingdom called?
Arendelle.
Arendelle, right. And this is Arendelle. This is where we live. And when Anna and I were little, we loved to play together because I was born with a special gift. What could I create out of my fingertips?
Ice and snow.
Ice and snow, exactly. And I would create these snow slopes that Anna would go sliding over, and it was so much fun. But then, one day she was going too fast, and I just couldn't keep up, and I accidentally hit her with my powers. Do you know where I hit her? Where did I hit her? In her heart a little bit later, but the very first time I hit her in the head. And when I saw that happen, I was so...
Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door. It's like you've gone away. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman.
Go away, Anna.
Okay, bye.
And that went on for many years because when they removed the magic from her head, with it came her memories. So she didn't remember that I had magical powers. She didn't know why I was being so distant. She still wanted to be friends very much, so she would always come and ask me that same question.
Do you want to build a snowman or ride our bike around the halls? I think some company is overdue. I've started talking to the pictures on the walls. Hanging there, Joan, it gets a little lonely. All these empty rooms, just watching the hours tick by.
Then something terrible happened. Our parents went on a long journey and they were lost at sea, which meant that Anna and I were left alone to rule Arendelle. And since I was older than Anna, I wasn't going to be a princess anymore. What was I going to become? That's right. I was so nervous. It's such a big responsibility. And I was afraid that my kingdom would find out about my powers. So when the day of my coronation came, what did I wear on my hands? The same clothes that my father gave me. That's right, but I was still very, very nervous. But while I was busy being nervous, Anna was so excited that for the first time we were going to open up the gates of Arendelle. And she sang a song about it, didn't she? Do you remember this one? Yeah, do you know it? Can we all sing along? Here we go, ready? The window is open, so's that door. I didn't know they did that anymore. Who knew we all ate 1,000 salad plates? For years I've known these empty halls. Why have a ballroom with no balls? Finally they're opening up the gates. There'll be actual real life people. It'll be totally strange. Wow, am I the first time in forever? There'll be magic, there'll be fun. For the first time in forever, I could be noticed by someone. And I know it's totally crazy to dream I'd find romance, but for the first time in forever, she did meet someone special that day, didn't she? Who did she meet? Hans. Right. Let's see. What do you see?
Ice, that's right.
My secret was revealed to the entire kingdom, and I was so afraid, so I started to run as fast as I could. And as I went, I was starting to freeze everything. And people shouted at me that I was a monster, which made me even more afraid. But I finally reached the North Mountain, where for the first time in my entire life, I was able to let my powers go. It felt like such a relief. Now, I bet you all know the song that I sang that day, don't you? You know this one? This is my favorite song to sing. Is this anyone else's favorite?
Me.
Oh, well, I hope you'll all sing along with me. Ready? The Snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not afraid to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm a queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Don't see it, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Can you do this with me? Let it go, let it go. Can't hold her back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. It will never bother me anyway. I took off my cloak and released it into the air. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. The fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. I'm starting to build up my castle. Will you all stand up with me so you can sing nice and loud? Will you get your arms going, Eddie? Power flurries through the air into the ground. Soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one thought crystallizes like an icy blast. You take your crown. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, and I'll rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Nice and loud, everyone. Let the storm rage on. Cold never bother me anyway.
And he was, what kind of pet was he? He was a reindeer, that's right. Well, on our journey, we met one more person who was quite funny. We have a snow. Oh, that's right. And what did Olaf love?
One hot.
Warm hugs, that's right. Can you give yourself a warm hug? I love warm hugs. But also, what else did he love?
Summer.
Summer, that's right. But what would happen with the snowman in the summer? He
No.
wouldn't melt. He didn't think so. Look at what he does.
That's what he thought would happen in summertime. He'd just get a nice tan. He's so silly. But he was the one who helped Anna find the way to my castle. And she came up and she talked to me and she asked me to come back to Arendelle to reverse the winter I created. And I said, Anna, I can't. I don't know how. And I got so afraid and I got so frustrated. I finally said, Anna, I can't. And where did I hit her with my powers?
In the heart.
In the heart. And do you remember? That is the worst possible place I could have hit her. And I got so afraid. My fear got greater and greater until I created a giant snow what? A snowman, a snow monster. And do you know what his name is? Olaf named him. He named him Marshmallow. Good
That's
job,
right.
Carissa. That's right. He was so scary when I first made him. He chased Anna and Kristoff and Olaf out of my castle. And they landed in a big, puffy bank of snow. And Anna was getting so cold since I hit her heart. All of her hair turned what color?
White.
White, just like
Right.
mine, all over. Now, Kristoff was worried, so he took her to see his family, the love experts. Who were they? Trolls. And the trolls told her, they reminded me, she froze into a solid block of ice. And I thought that I would never see her the same way again, and I was so sad, I started to cry. But little did she know that by sacrificing herself for me, Anna committed an act of true love. So she melted the ice in her own heart, and she started to thaw. Thank goodness. She also taught me something. If I felt true love in my heart, then I can thaw ice too. So I felt true love for my sister Anna, and I thawed all the ice that I created, and I was able to bring back summer. But not before I gave Olaf his own personal flurry, so he would never melt as long as he stays in Arendelle where he's safe. And Hans was kicked out of the kingdom. But Anna did eventually get her true love's kiss from Kristoff after all. And we opened up the gates of Arendelle so all of our friends could come in, and they never shut again. And the best part of the story, I think, is that Anna and I were not only sisters, but friends again. And all of us in Arendelle, we lived